Creating an all-time starting five for every NBA franchise, part 2. So for our next team, we'll be doing the Portland Trailblazers, who have not have the talent of the Thunder or Lakers, but still have managed to have really good players play for the franchise, like Bill Walton, Clyde Drexler, Damian Lillard. So yeah, here's the criteria for our list. You've had to have good prime years for the Trailblazers. For example, Brandon Roy, yes, he did have good prime years, but compared to the other people on the list, his prime years weren't sustained as long as the other people on the list. So yeah, here we go. At our point guard position, we have Terry Porter, who spent 10 years with the Portland Trailblazers and played in 758 games, averaging 12 points per game, 6 assists, and 1 steal. Terry's best season came in that 1989 season where he averaged 18 and 10. Terry was an all-star in 1991 and 1993, and during his 10-year stint with the Trailblazers, the team never missed the playoffs. Terry was also the starting point guard for the Trailblazers when they made the finals in 1990 and 1992. Terry's number 4 on the Portland Trailblazers all-time leading scorers list with 11,330 points, and Terry also has his jersey retired by the Trailblazers as well. And for our shooting guard position, we have Damian Lillard, who spent 11 years with the Trailblazers and played in 769 games, averaging 25 points per game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. During his time in Portland, Damian Lillard was a 7-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 2013 Rookie of the Year, and was named to the NBA 75th anniversary team. This past season was Damian Lillard's best individual season, averaging 32 points per game, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds on 64 true shooting percentage, which was insane. Damian Lillard has also led the Blazers to the playoffs 9 times and won Western Conference Finals appearance. Damian Lillard is a definition of clutch, and at his peak, he was a top 3 point guard in the NBA, and some people could make the argument that if the Blazers build a better team around Dame, the Blazers may have had deep runs in the playoffs, but I really don't think that would have ever happened because the Golden State Warriors are around and nobody was beating them. And at our small forward position, we have Clyde Drexler, who spent 12 years with the Trailblazers and played in 867 games, averaging 20 points per game, 6 assists. Clyde's best season came in that 1989 season where he averaged 27 points per game, and during his time with the Trailblazers, Clyde was an 8-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA, and won a gold medal with the Dream Team. I just threw that shit in there. And he was also named to the 50th anniversary team. Clyde led the Blazers to 11 playoff appearances, including 3 trips to the Western Conference Finals and 2 NBA Final appearances in 1990 and 1992, where he would lose to Michael Jordan, but there should be no shame in losing to Michael Jordan, and it was also a competitive series. Clyde is the Blazers' second all-time leading scorer with 18,000 points. Clyde's jersey was retired by the Blazers. And at our power forward position, we have Maurice Lucas, who spent 5 years with the Trailblazers and played in 330 games, averaging 14 points per game, 9 rebounds. Maurice's best season came in his rookie season with the Blazers in 1977, where he averaged 20 points per game, 1 steal, and 1 block, with 11 rebounds, which is insane. During his time in Portland, Maurice was the 3-time All-Star, 1-time All-NBA, 2-time All-Defensive Team, and an NBA champion in 1977. Maurice was called the enforcer for what he did on the court, and that would be put on full display in the 1977 finals. During the 1977 finals, the Blazers would face the Sixers, a team with Julius Erving, Doug Collins, Will Free, and Daryl Dawkins. The Trailblazers were getting bullied for the first 2 games, and it was stated that the Blazers did fear the Sixers, and there was an intimidation factor there, but that all went away in Game 2 of the NBA Finals when Maurice Lucas and Daryl Dawkins would fight. And after that fight in Game 2, it was stated that the Trailblazers lost all the fear for the Sixers, that the Sixers lost all their intimidation, and after that, the series would get flipped on its head. The Sixers would lose 4 straight, and the Trailblazers would go on to win the NBA Finals in 6 games. And Maurice Lucas was a big contributor as to why the Trailblazers ended up winning the Finals, because without his presence there, the Trailblazers really would not have won the series. And Maurice Lucas, I don't think a lot of people know this, he had the ability to get 20 points per game, and he went off in that series. I think he had multiple games with 20 points per game, 12 rebounds. He also had his jersey retired. And to fill out the lineup at our center position, we have Bill Walton, who spent 4 seasons with the Portland Trailblazers, playing in 209 games, averaging 17 points per game, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 blocks. Bill's best season came in 1977, where he averaged 19 points per game, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 3 blocks. During his time in Portland, Bill was a 2-time All-Star, 1-time All-NBA, 2-time All-Defensive Team, MVP, NBA champion, and a Finals MVP. Bill won the Trailblazers their first and only championship in franchise history, which is still 50 years ago. He was the number 1 option on the team and had excellent performances the whole NBA Finals. For example, in the closeout game, Game 6, Bill Walton had 28 points, 20 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Bill could score, pass, rebound, play make, play defense, be your leader. And I know people discourage Bill for because he had a short prime, but in Bill's short prime with the Trailblazers, he gave you everything you wanted and ultimately won you guys a championship. So to wrap up the video, at our point guard position, we have Terry Porter. At our shooting guard position, we have Damian Lillard. And at our small forward position, we have Clyde Drexler. At our power forward position, we have Maurice Lucas. And at our 5 position, we have Bill Walton. I know people are going to mention the fact, how come I don't have Brandon Roy, LaMarcus Aldridge in the starting 5? And I'll tell you why. At a point guard position, we have Terry Porter, who can play make, get his own shot, pretty much was like a Chris Paul. In our shooting guard position, we have Damian Lillard, who was like a better Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy's best attribute was scoring. Damian Lillard does that so much better. And at our 3, we have Clyde Drexler, who could score, play make, play defense, pass, rebound, literally did everything. And at our 4 and 5 position, we have Maurice Lucas and Bill Walton, who could play defense, give you the toughness, has some leadership, and was clutch. They both have the ability to average 20 points per game. And I know people are going to say, oh, what about the spacing? What about Maurice? He doesn't space the floor. I don't give a damn about the spacing. We have Terry, Dame, and Clyde Drexler. Maurice has the ability to hit a couple shots here and there, so I really don't care. But other than that, that was the starting 5. And what do you guys make of that? Who got snubbed, and what team should I do next? Peace out.